So I feel like you're in this state of honestly depression where you feel like you're a burden because you have all of these feelings, but you don't know who to go to. You know, they tell you to go to therapists, they tell you to go to friends. And it's like you bring up these problems to actual humans, but it's almost like they're not listening and you feel unheard, you feel unvalidated. And these are just feelings, okay? This is not who you are. You're not a burden. No, you're not. Of course, we go through waxes and wanes. Is that what it's called? We go through that honestly, every day. We have these cycles, these loops, these programs that we go on. You've been feeling like you've been stuck in something for quite some time. It's like almost like you reached up to a certain level and now you're just like plateauing. There's no improvement. You feel maybe some sort of like backpedaling maybe, but there's actually no backpedaling. You've already made it to this level, okay? It's now at this point where you're at is figuring out how to get out of the plateau, how to move up onto the next level, because this is Earth School. We're constantly learning as we go. We're never in a I know it all phase, okay? Because that's just the truth and reality of Earth School. We're not going to learn everything from Earth School, okay? We're going to basically get ourselves out of this karmic cycle that we have gotten ourselves in because of Earth. But it's almost like it's okay because this is school. This is why we're supposed to be making mistakes. It's to help us get out of it. I mean, as long as we surrender to the program that we're in right now and surrender to the potential of unknowities, then it's all going to be okay, because that's what fear is based off of, is the unknown. Doubt, all of that is off of the unknown. Anxiety is based off of just worrying of the unknown. I keep saying that, but it's true. So let's get into your tarot reading. That was just the first message that was coming to my mind, is that the collective is kind of stuck in a rut right now. So spirits, do you have any messages that you would like to give the collective at this time? And kind of give us some where we're at right now. Yes. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Yes, we're stuck in a rut. We're feeling kind of run down, fatigued, exhausted. Kind of like we're just running the same old hamster wheel, meeting the same people. Even though you're in a new stage and chapter in your life right now, you're about to go into a brand new season. You can feel it. The transitioning is happening right now. But it's almost like you've grown accustomed to this new cycle already, and you're bored and you're already wanting something new. And it's just, you're stuck in the mindset of poverty. Even though you're not poor, you're trying to change and reframe the way that you're thinking. That's where we're at right now. That's where the current energy is. Let's see what the past energy is, Spirit. What's the past energy of this collective? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, yes. Oh my gosh. This is literally like new chapter. Serious. Like this is new. Like transformation is coming very soon. So with the 10 being in the past, this is literally closing a chapter, okay? This is, okay, literally leveling up is what I'm getting. This is I have achieved this amount of success. This is as high as I will go in this. I keep saying level. I don't know. I keep seeing like levels, chapters, seasons, whatever, episodes. We're in a movie. We're in halftime, baby. So like literally half of the show is over, completed, done. Suspense is plateauing. We're wanting something new. We're getting bored. The 5 is change. Seriously, look for 5s because that will show you. I'm getting friendship. New friendships are coming through. I'm two new friendships. Okay. Anything else? Berries. Strawberries might be significant. Maybe there's a child that really likes berries. Okay. What about the future energy? What's the future energy look like with this spirit? What is the future energy with this collective? This one really wants to come out. The Page of Swords. So yeah, okay. Literally, I don't know why it just like clicked the second I like put it down and actually looked at it. But the Page of Swords is literally like, that's a new thought. That's a new frame. Like literally what I was just saying earlier, right? Is reframing our thoughts. This means that I'm getting homesteading, quality versus quantity is coming through. Not a machine. You're not a machine. Maybe you've worked really hard at something before, you've gone to a certain point, to a certain success, and you're in a chapter now where you're thinking more along the lines of enjoying presently, not focusing on worrying. But you're kind of also depressed about this because you don't know how to think this way. You've never gotten to do this in your life. And now you're at a point where you can, and you're frustrated and confused because you don't even know where to start. Spirits, can we clarify this? Can we give the collective more of a message on the Page of Swords? More of a message, please. Let's see if the card will come out. Oh, that one did. Space Cowboy. Okay, this is Stillness in the Stars. Literally what I was just saying. Wow. I'm amazed at myself, to be honest, because I've been seeing a lot of 555s as well, which always indicates change. So something big is coming. There is stillness in the stars, quiet and vast, but even the deepest stillness can become a cage. The space cowboy drifts in cosmic solitude, caught in endless reflection that keeps him distant from the life unfolding nearby. Was I not just saying this? I had to take a deep breath there, like just to get this energy out. While stillness offers clarity, too much of it can anchor you in the past, keeping you from moving forward or reaching out. This card urges you to recognize when stillness shifts into isolation. It's time to break free from the orbit of old thoughts and reconnect with the present moment and the people who light your sky. I didn't even need to pull an oracle card because I already just said everything before I even pulled this. Oh my gosh. How crazy is that? Why is the collective so confused, Spirit? What's up with this confusion? Why are they very clouded and fluctuated in their thoughts? Okay. 7 of Pentacles. You have worked so hard, and it's like almost like you've worked like 70-hour weeks for multiple years. I'm getting somewhere around that. Like not even an actual job, just constantly thinking in overdrive. Flight versus fight mode is coming to play here. It's almost like you're trying to tranquilize, like literally give yourself a tranquilizer to calm yourself down and be like, hey, you don't have to think like this anymore. You don't have to work like this anymore, because if you truly want what you want, the universe is going to give what you want. You know, you have to manifest in a magical way, not how you originally thought when you were a child, not what you were told as a society of working so much, and then you can get the, you know, the, well, I live in America, so the American dream. But that's not what you want anymore. No. No. You want quality. You want free healthcare, free education, free you want to live a sustainable life. Again, Homestead is coming up. Solar panels. I keep getting solar panels. Solar panels. I don't know if you're looking into solar panels, but solar panels. It's like the 3rd time I said that, but it's coming up. I see a fire right now, like a literal bonfire, and people are just dancing around it. So I don't know if maybe like community and commune sort of deal. Commune can mean several different things. Like, I'm not talking about like cult commune. I'm talking about like community commune. I think that is important for you. I feel like you've been dreaming a lot about this lately, because it's definitely prevalent in your mind right now. I mean, especially, this, the cowboy itself is like, that's a Western themed character, right? Of living without modern necessities. So yeah, I mean, you feel really alone in your thoughts too. You're daydreaming. Like, this guy's daydreaming right here too. Let's pull another oracle card. This deck is speaking to me right now. Is there any advice you want to give the collective, Spirit? Any advice that you'd like to give at this time? Ooh, 2 popped out. 2, whoa. Knifed came out, which is heartbreak. And Camel Mood, Cycles Adapting, also came out. Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of like thrown off a little bit, because the knifed card I was not expecting. 1111 also. Any 1-1s that you might see might be another sign. But I was not expecting the knifed card to come out. I was not expecting that. But you know what? There are a couple pentacles on the knife card, plus some gargoyle lions with some swords. So literally, I was talking about confusion, and knifed is all about confusion. Like, there's everything that's going through this right now. Let's read about the knife card. Are you going through an emotional heartbreak? Are you grieving someone? Is it a friendship? Is it a friendship that you realize that isn't good for you? Let's read about it. Some wounds cut deep, but not all pain is meaningless. This card arrives when something has pierced your emotional core, a betrayal, a breakup, a sharp realization. Yeah, the knife through the rose doesn't just symbolize pain, it marks the end of something once sacred. I'm getting like best friend breakup here. Beauty alone doesn't save it, and staying would have cost you more than the loss did. There is strength in acknowledging heartbreak and holding space for the ache without numbing it. The Viking lions, protectors of sacred honor, stand guard not to harden your heart, but ensure you don't let the pain define it. This is a severance, yes, but it is also an initiation. What once broke you may become the blade that carves your next chapter. I'm getting actual chills. Yeah, I think you've imagined this life with this person, you know, building this next chapter with them, but then you've realized that they're not good for you. They're not good for your next chapter. And you're thinking about backing up from them, like boundaries are being set. And Camel Moon is all about cycles and adapting to those cycles. 13, literally, that's the end of a chapter. That's literally meaning the chapter is currently ending. Wow. Wow. We can read that too, but like we don't have to read through. This card is about breaking patterns without burning yourself out. You're not weak for circling back. You're wiser with each turn. What if your environment isn't what needs to change, but the way you move through it? You're still adapting. Interesting. Spirit, you are really shaking this collective up here. I mean, I don't really feel like you're super emotionally tied to this. I feel like you've gone through the emotions and now you're in the realization stage, in the more of matter-of-fact stage, in the more of it is what it is at this point in time. Like you've been sad about it at one point, about losing this person or letting this thing go. But now you realized with this past event that happened that it's better off to let them go. For your spiritual self to increase the mountain, go up the mountain, and not plateau. I'm sorry if I said that too much, but it just keeps coming out like literally X marks the spot. X's and O's. Polka dots. I don't know if anything like that is resonating with you right now. Strength just came out. Literally strength. And another lion. Because you are brave, you're courageous. This is literally like the universe telling you you have infinite wisdom and knowledge deep in your subconscious. And your intuition is telling you you're making the right move by thinking this way, by ending this thing, okay? Keep on the right track. You got this, okay? Let's end it on one more oracle. I don't know why I said that. And one more oracle. Spirit, give us some good advice. Skull Castle. Challenges and strength also coming through. So yes, you are going through something right now, but oh my gosh, you are so wise. You're actually like highly intelligent. I wonder if your IQ is like up there. And I mean, I pre-shuffled this and it keeps giving me relatively around the same, like 11, 13, 15. So those are all odds. So that has, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But your mind is under pressure. The thoughts, fears, and trials that crack something open. But what spills out isn't destruction, it's reinvention. This card shows you that even when it feels like your mind is melting or everything is too much, something powerful is being built in the background of your breakdown. You face things others can't see, and you're still here. This isn't just survival, it's evolution. Let the skull remind you that endings aren't failures. They're fertile ground. You're not crumbling, you're becoming. Let what once overwhelmed you become part of the architecture of your strength. I'm going to end it on that. Thank you guys. Love you. Subscribe. And also, if you liked my Oracle deck, I will have the link in the description box. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.